नमस्कार दोस्तों, वेलकम बैक टू माय यूट्यूब चैनल। और आज हम कोई 5% टारगेट वाला स्टॉक डिस्कस नहीं कर रहे हैं। आज हम वी गोना एनालाइज द सिचुएशन ऑफ निफ्टी एट दिस पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम बिकॉज वी हैव गॉट वन ऑफ द बिगेस्ट वीकली कैंडल्स, green candles, last week, and we saw a really good momentum in Nifty and a possibility of a trend reversal from the bear market we have been experiencing since I don't know close to 7 months right now. So we'll look into what is the situation right now and how what are the possibilities of the market directions. So these are all possibilities. Okay, nobody can exactly predict what and how the market is gonna go. But we look into the history of how markets have reacted to specific situations with reference to charts and chart patterns and trend lines, and some people use these indicators and stuff, but that's another type of trading. This is what I follow, and the kind of results I've got from my statistics and my way of trading I'll share with you in this video. Okay, so this was the weekly time frame of Nifty, which is the best to analyze as of now. We can see it has been respecting that major trend line at all those levels at different points of time throughout these years. It has always taken support of that one specific big support line, except once when COVID happened at this point of time, one of the biggest crashes. But the recovery was also as swift as that big crash that happened, and wahan se it kept on respecting this support level almost every goddamn time Nifty came down. So we have all these markings here. I'll just go back and stretch out to what we are experiencing at this point of time. What is the state of Nifty at this point of time? So what we can see is our current closing of Nifty is at 23,350. Okay, that is 23,350, which is a very positive sentiment considering the fact that 23,000 closing on a weekly time frame was what everybody was expecting for the bulls to come back. So what we are going to do here in this time is we'll see how exactly the weekly time frame is performed. We'll just skip that part. Okay, so we'll see at this point of time how exactly the markets are respecting these levels and what are the potential possibilities of a market momentum in the upcoming weeks or months, and especially since the financial year is ending. Mostly what happened during the month of March is that tax harvesting happens, and a lot of profit booking comes between the last 2 weeks of March, and then after April the buying usually resumes. That's the normal scenario what happens with Nifty, or not just indices, basically in the market. That's a style of trading, what happens every year. But this time we have seen it a different kind of sentiment, because we have had a really bad phase since quite a long period of time. A lot of good stocks have fallen almost close to 50% from its all-time highs and stuff. So we'll look into this chart. We can see it has been riding on a downtrend since quite some time. So we'll take the trend line, we'll mark it at top, and we'll connect all major points we can connect on the resistance level on a weekly time frame. So this was what was going on since quite a while. It has all Nifty kept on retracing back downwards every time when it hit that kind of a trend line resistance level on a downtrend channel. A downtrend channel is basically formed when there are lower highs and lower lows. I'll mark and show what is the lower high and lower low. This is the lower high, this is the lower low, this is the lower high, and this is the lower low. But when Nifty shifts its momentum, what happens is there will be a higher high and higher low, which shows the or indicates the resuming of a uptrend. We can see a possibility of that which could happen in the coming months or weeks, majorly because this major trend line which I have drawn here, this resistance level, right, which was, this is the downtrend channel which was going on. We had supports at the lower levels and resistance at the higher levels, and it has always respected this particular level throughout these last few months and came down every time when it hit that resistance level. But this time it did not happen. What happened this time was it broke that channel. The channel broke, and it came outside and gave a weekly closing candle on this level, and that is one of the primary signals of trend reversal, and we are hoping that from this point we might possibly get a continuation or probably a consolidation and then an uptrend, or otherwise we might see a prolonged version of a consolidation after a major momentum shift from this particular level. So the possibility is that the Nifty could move like this, go upwards a bit more, and then it might retrace back to this. See, after it breaks out of a channel, right, it usually comes back and takes a retest at the channel from which was broken, and then it usually consolidates a bit, and then once the consolidation is broken, a level is formed for consolidation, and once that level is broken, it breaks out of the channel and makes a higher low and higher high, which is the exact ulta of what the downtrend was. So this will be the next possible channel. I mean, the possibility is what I am talking about. There could be I'll draw it a bit more neatly on a daily time frame, because a weekly time frame on my phone has probably, it's getting a bit more crushed. For better visibility, I'll go straight back into a daily time frame, so we'll get a bit more of clarity of what is going on. See, this was the condition. Okay, this was not a condition, this was a situation of Nifty in the last few months. The downtrend is visible over here, and once this level is broken, which as I mentioned earlier, what will happen is there might be a retracement from this level. It might go up a bit more and then come back and retrace here on that channel. This is the channel level, right? The possibility is what I'm saying about. This is not the exact way market could react, but this is a possibility. And then it could either quickly bounce back to previous highs, or what could happen is, and it could consolidate in between this level, that is the 24,000 level pay. It could consolidate, and after the consolidation is done for a few months or few weeks or something, it could break out of this consolidation level and resume its higher high and higher low. This is how market usually moves, and this is the consolidation phase. This is the possibility of what could happen in the coming months, and keep that in mind that we might have a positive sentiment at this point, and because we can see patterns of FIAs coming back into the market as well. Okay, and then another possibility is that when Nifty moves, right, not all the time the stocks that are not just a part of Nifty, there are other indices as well. So they might not exactly move upwards when Nifty resumes its uptrend or resumes comes back to its upward momentum. Some stocks just remain at the exact levels when when the bear market was finished, right? It just keeps staying at that particular level and just keeps consolidating or resumes with the exact bearish momentum. This is mainly because once a rally is done and a bear market usually starts, and after that, when Nifty resumes the moment, right, a sector rotation happens. When sector rotation happens, the same set of stocks never moves again. So if you feel or if you find the stocks in your portfolio are not following the exact pattern, not resuming along with Nifty or some of the major indices when it's resuming its bull run, then there is a possibility that the stocks you're having might not hold that kind of a good value or quality. So it could be possible, if you have not analyzed really good, or if you have not looked into the fundamentals or technical aspects of it, there is a possibility you might get stuck in that script. So make sure you filter your stocks every now and then, your portfolio every now and then, and align your momentum and stocks and trading with the sentiment of the market as well. So this is what I wanted to make a video on this week. I'll bring one more stock. I have one plan, and I'll add that to the 5% target Vela stock list. Maybe tomorrow I'll put that stock up. So this Nifty analysis is what I had in mind, so I thought I'll make a video on this. I hope this is helpful. If you have any comments, you can drop it in the comment section and I'll explain it. So that's it. I'm not marking any levels because some of the major levels have already been broken, which was 23,300 was some of the major levels that was supposed to be broken for Nifty to resume a momentum from this current point. And next resistance would be somewhere close to, for the sake of it, I'll mark, and see, this would be the possible next resistance, that is 23,800 range. And then uske baad you can see all those levels, right, which Nifty has shown a negative sentiment or formed a lower high or lower low. So this could be next level, which is 24,200, and uske baad this could be a major level, that is 24,800. If 24,800 is broken, or maybe I'd say 25,000 is broken, then we can expect a really good momentum from those levels, because that is one of the major levels to note as well. So that's it from my side for this Nifty's analysis from whatever it is, Nifty analysis for the upcoming sessions. And thank you. Have a good day. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe if you understood or liked my analysis.